Hello, ladies and gentlemen and newcomers to my channel. My name is CausalJeffrey, and welcome to my Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown playthrough. This is episode number 16, and then the last episode, I pretty much went, the Osean forces had taken control of Farbanti, the capital of the Erusian, kingdom. There we go. So now the next episode, or this episode, I'm going to, it's going to get interesting. I believe there's a cutscene. Yes, there is.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Oh yeah, it's just everything just hit the fan on that at that point.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Yep, this is one of those missions where it's going to be a tad difficult. A tiny, tiny bit, but that's okay. Alright, so what shall I use? Yeah, I'll stick with the PLSL as normal.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Oh, thank goodness I kept with the skin. Alright, the skin was stayed on, that's what I meant to say. A few clouds. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Anchorhead Bay. I'm having to wonder, is there actually a... I know there was an Ace Combat 4, there was Anchorhead, but I guess that's not it.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
All right.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe.
All right, this is where it's gonna get interesting.
Well, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Whew, okay. Whoops. Oh, that was close. And I can see the streak marks where it was like I was very close.
Shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
All right.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
You gotta love Longcaster just because his quirkiness. There we are.
Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Right.
Our info has been updated.
I'm gonna try to not just use too many missiles. Even the PLS thing will actually be not used as much either. PLSL, there we are. Alright, gonna have to thread the needle on this one.
Target destroyed. Strider Squadron.
Oh, I see.
Identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
Oh,
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us.
alright.
The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that.
from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
Alright.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Those look like friendlies. Nope. Oh, they are.
We can't proceed. Wait. The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
That's an SU-34, so you gotta take care of him.
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if there's enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a Cold War.
There we go. Gotta make sure they're on the ground. They're okay. Might be getting a little crazy here with a lot of maneuvers, but either way.
Car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't look
Those are drones, I believe.
General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. Here comes a traitor, Labarge. This is a white net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Labarge, hit that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
There we go.
Shotgun bandit. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Yeah, those are not friendlies. I should know, I remember.
But the enemy's still on us.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
Well, that was quick. I'll just use these. That was quick. I mean, geez Louise, it just doesn't, it does, oh geez. It just does a crap ton of damage, which is good. Bleed airspeed right now.
Try your smokes and three strikes will find you.
I'm on my target's tail.
There we go.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park.
Alright.
Captain Carr, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia.
I'm just gonna do this for fun.
Listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess.
And the truth can set you free.
Technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
There's gonna be enemies right around there, so that's why I'm hanging around there. Oh, there we go. Actually, take care of the ones on the ground. There we go. Those are going to be easy with the guns. Unless it's a tank.
Fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too? Who is this going to try?
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response.
Oh dear.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back. Fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
There we go.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tanker.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Ocean forces at landfill number 7.
Jeez, that was close.
Lancaster.
This fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military. It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Alright, so
General is speaking with the commander.
Fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble.
Okie dokie.
Wait for it.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
make sure he's okay. There they are. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed.
Oh, really?
Abort mission.
Well, that's when I get distracted. That's my fault. Guess I'll go to it. It's gonna go to a certain checkpoint. Hopefully, it's not too far back. Oh, thank God.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a pack of people.
That's a tank, so that's not good. Oops.
Thanks. We would have been toast.
That did the trick. It was a combination of missiles and guns. Always works.
Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Ocean?
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Alright, so I gotta keep an eye on out.
Locked up by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it.
Jeez, that's a fast-moving tank right there.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Jeez!
I think we were gonna make it, but you saved us.
Jeez, that just took him out so fast. Getting close to the ground. Okay, good. That's a drone. Those are flankers. Got him.
We're taking fire from vehicles
I see him.
blocking
I
our
see him.
path.
Oh,
Ocean forces at landfill number 4. You're firing on our VIP. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your tap terminal.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have survived a few more shots like that. Our movement is restricted by an unidentified unit near our location.
I see him.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the true purpose. This is returning Foxtrot. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Falcon technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate whole, plain enemy fighters.
Huh.
But in the end, Falcon technology brought chaos to the world.
So in other words, that was a drone.
Harlan's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
I'm on my target's tail.
I mean, I didn't even know about that, actually. That's what's astonishing, is I didn't even know that. Okay, I need to get to the other side of that
You
tunnel.
heard the comm. There are no friendlies out there.
Alright.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi when they ruin the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
Target's been wiped out.
That was 2 tanks, so that's good.
Target has a range of guns.
Phew, excuse me.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for a better time.
How's your last long cast, sir? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
I'll take care of it.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple routes and have declared independence.
Slightly wait. Don't worry. We won't let anybody through after killing us. Ceasefire for the next time out.
Almost at the rendezvous. In the rear of the others. Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Well, I knew it was going to be an enemy anyway, but it was just like, eee.
Reach the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Right there, okay.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
I have to apologize if if this episode's just so long. But either way, it makes for a good game sometimes.
But enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
Oh, okay.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
If you look carefully, you can see their drones.
What's going on?
If they have those lights on, then that means if they have those lights on the sides, they're drones. Blue or red.
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
behind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
I'm not.
The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with built-in technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
What the?
Wait, unknowns attacking the Gulf's plane. Hold on tight. Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
ID complete.
I would say no.
Fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
There we go.
Wilco.
Nope, don't shoot down the whatever it's called. Yeah, the
Nothing as those Osean big shots to you. I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Mine. No good. Shit.
There we go.
See it, fighter. Just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
I know I'm a ways away, but still, I fire anyway because I believe I can hit him. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Bleed air speed. Come on.
In my way.
Screw it.
Launched. Target hit.
Oh wow, those things are tough. The YF-23s, they're tough planes. I'm impressed.
Strider 1. Target acquired.
There we go.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
It's there to transport.
Nice kill.
Yes, sir.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Illusion aircraft. This is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can't fire until
Hear me on this channel, Osean
until he says it's okay.
escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
All right, onward.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. He must be accessing it remotely. Which human is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Except for Trigger. Oh, there's
Additional
more?
hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Oh, the MQ-99s.
Bitch.
Must have used its remote activation rights to gain my allies.
Nope.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. We don't have the drive they need. The counter squad is fully functional. They're incredible. It's not enough to be fully functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. But when?
Strider 1. Missile launched.
They have to rotate on day.
4 bandits left.
Enemy on your back.
3 bandits to go. Chaff and flares launched.
Well, either way, that was a throwaway missile right there anyway.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
I don't think it'll be much of a problem. Okay, never mind. That one's gonna hit.
1 bandit to go.
Let's go for a trick shot, shall we? Well, I hit him once. Alrighty.
To see. Another story to tell my boy.
You're a good old boy. Alright.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
Another job well done.
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send... I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Does that not say anything?
Lancaster.
Anywho. That was long, and I apologize to everybody. It was one of those... It's a good mission, but it's just difficult sometimes.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
I can somewhat understand. Oh, A rank. That's not too bad. I didn't get anything, but that's okay. I can always do that on my own time, which more than likely I will, so... Alright, so that's the end of episode 16, so in the next episode, I believe I'll be going somewhere to an island, so yeah, fun, fun, fun! So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you only leave me a like, it lets me know how I'm doing. If you leave me a comment in the comment section, that will also let me know how I'm doing. And I will leave an ending card for the previous episode if you haven't seen it already. And I will leave a link in the description to my channel if you feel so bold as to see more of my videos or you're just curious what my channel is all about. And I will leave a link in the description to my Twitch account. Yeah, Twitch account if you want to watch me live stream or see what I'm playing. And last but not least, if you want to follow me on Twitter, that would be greatly appreciated. And not only that, you'll get to know what's up to, like, what's been recently uploaded, and so on and so forth. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time.